segment. I'll just edit it.
So that is a great question. Should I get pre-qualified? On several fronts. As a consumer, they should definitely get pre-qualified. So they know how much money they need to spend, if any. They know what their monthly payment's going to be. You know, that's a big deal, right? So, I mean, I can't imagine going out and test driving a Maserati if I was looking for a Volkswagen.
Well, you know,
didn't you say that the other day?
Also, Dave, just with pre-qualifying, what you're also looking at is that if I have a pre-qualified letter where that person is really pre-qualified and I'm up against a multiple offer, I'll win. I'll get the house. It could make the difference in whether or not you really got the house.
You know, some of my realtors, they make if they're listing a house and here comes a pre-qual letter from some lender, you know, Bob's Mortgage Company, and they're looking at this pre-qual letter, they'll say, you know what, I'll consider your offer, but I want a pre-qual letter from David McMillan. I know he's been doing loans for 20 years. He knows what he's talking about. You don't have to use him, but I want to be comfortable that your buyer can qualify for this. So it's very important.
You know, today, even more, we're actually teaching this in real estate training classes and so forth because just picking a mortgage company, they may not be in business tomorrow.
That's right.
We have had so many loans canceled right at the closing table, guys.
That's right. And not only that, we rescued a deal the other day that was a big, well-known lender. They walked into the closing table and stopped it. Papers were out and closed because there was a second lien problem. And they somehow got to the closing table, killed the deal at the closing table. Big, well-known lender. But you know what? You're still dealing with individuals. And that loan officer may have been in the business for a year or something, and it was, you know, experience is a big deal.
It gets to be real important, and you know, Dave, if you don't qualify for the loan, sometimes you don't get a second chance to go back. The seller's going to sell it to the next person, and you get to start all over.
That's
just
right.
Because you didn't go get pre-qualified.
That's right. That's right. Big deal. So it is a big deal to get pre-qualified. We were all